First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, also the true Black Messiah, the King of Kings, royalty himself, Yahweh Shah, Amashiach. Also, the founding fathers of this truth out of One West. This is for all the kings going back at you yet with another lesson. Before I go on the title of this lesson intended to the 12 tribes and the lost sheep of Israel, which consists of the so-called blacks, African American descent, the so-called Native American, Indian descent, and the so-called Latino and West Indian descent. You represent the 12 tribes of Israel, lost but now found according to biblical records and biblical prophecy. So I'm going to title this lesson, Prophecy Will Be Fulfilled. It's concerning the war that's breaking out in Israel, you know. And it is also proves that those people over there did not really belong in that land, because if the original Israel was, if the true Israelites was in their land and occupying that land, it would be no war, you know. It tells you about that. You know, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, you know. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And what I'm touching on is prophecy will be fulfilled, you know. And in order for you to understand that prophecy, you must have a testimony of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. You won't understand prophecy unless you have his testimony, which is the spirit of prophecy, you know. Okay, I'm gonna read in the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 3. It says, and they have cast lots for my people. Did that happen to those fake Jews over there? No. There has never been a history and record of the so-called Jewish race being shipped by VA cargo slave ship. This has never happened in history. So therefore, that's one strike against them already, okay? No one have ever cast lots for them, you know, like cattle. And they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for a harlot and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. And we would consider cattle. Like, that's why we got all these last names. We got the European last names because we got that by the Atlantic trade, the slave trade. Yea, what have you to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon? That's talking about the African nations, because the African nations had their hands in our slavery as well, you know. All the nations have their hand in our slavery, you know, but they created what you call, you read that history, before it became the Atlantic slave trade, it was the triangular slave trade, and they got so much wealth off of it that they created the world economy that we know as today. O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine, that's the war that's going on right now. And will ye render me a recompense? If ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own hand, upon your Salakia. Speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head, Salakia. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly and pleasant things. And one of the precious things they carried, it was us. Then they stole our wealth, they stole our gold, and even the countless inventions, you know, that we created, you know, we get none of the credit for. The children also of Judah and the children of Israel have ye sold unto the Grecian. So who are the Grecians today? That will be the so-called white man. He will be considered as the Grecians, you know, that ye might remove them far from their border. And we never return to our land, you know. That's why you read Deuteronomy 28 chapter, it says, the land you won't see no more again, you know. Behold, I will raise them out of the place where you have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. Now, that's how you know we are approaching the end, you know. You know, don't no man know the time of day when this place will be officially destroyed. No, but we can look up the precepts and we can follow and study, and seeing that we can see that the times we are living in is close and near at hand, meaning that this place will be judged eventually, sooner rather than later. But no man know the time and day, you know. And I will sell your sons and your daughters. That's Revelation chapter 13, verse 9 and 10. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth in captivity should go into captivity. And he that killed the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patient and the faith of the saints. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabarians, to the people far off, for the Lord has spoken it. So we are literally living in the last days, because we seeing, wars and rumors of wars when we read the book of Matthews. So we seeing earthquakes in diverse places, So we are definitely heading towards the end of Esau, wicked kingdom. So, and prophecy will be fulfilled. I don't care how much money, how much military might America might try to push to try to stop these wars. They can't stop something the Most High ordained. When you read the book of Acts, it said, if this work be of man, it will come to naught. One of my favorite verses. But if it be of the Most High, you cannot overthrow it. I believe that's the book of Acts, the 4th chapter. And I think it's the 32 verse, I believe it is. Let me see, can I get there real quick? So like it, that's Acts chapter 5, verse 38. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel of this work be of men, it will come to naught. And that's another thing too, which is so heavy, because you have a lot of these doubters, naysayers. They don't believe in this truth, And what's the main agenda this world push? That false image of Christ, which is Caesarea Borgia in Christianity. That's a form of witchcraft and false doctrine, So we must refrain from that belief, and as well as those people who follow that belief, because they don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. They follow a idol, But if it be of Slakia, but if it be of the Most High Yahweh, you cannot overthrow it, unless happily Slakia, unless happily you be found even to fight against the Most High. So Esau, Edom, you could try. I mean, all the nations are try to stop this from happening, but you can't stop it from happening if the Most High ordained it from the beginning of time. When you read the book of Job, the Most High said that he had set his bounds that he cannot pass. If you look at the word bounds, that means like a appointed time. So from the beginning of time, the Most High have set up a time where Esau was going to rule, and a time Esau was going to be taken down. And with that, I want to close it out and give all honor, praise, and glory to our power and our Heavenly Father, Yahweh. Also, true Holy Black Messiah, the King of Kings, royalty himself, Yahweh Shah, Amashiach. Also, the final fire, true Father, one West. Peace and blessing, Israel. Shalom, Israel, to another lesson. Shalom. Shalom.